This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 6839 Nevada Avenue, Canoga Park, California, 91303. Today is July 3rd, 2024. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 3-inch vent pipe located at the rear of the house, just above the back-to-back bathrooms. This goes towards our pool, towards the rear of our house, and this goes towards the front of the cap of the house, AC. I'm just going to zero out here at the edge of the vent pipe. And we're just going to drop down. I'm going to pause the mic here. We're going to drop down and see if we can attempt to push out through here. Okay guys, it doesn't appear that we were able to push out. We got passed into the cast iron waste line. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out, and again attempt to push all the way out towards our city sewer tie-in. What we'll do is we'll push out through the cast iron waste line. You can see it does have some buildup, scaling throughout. And once we get out towards the exterior of the property, we're going to pause here for a moment. Once we get out, we transition to what appears to be vitreous clay sewer piping. And what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and continue to push out. We're up on the roof. It's a little sunny up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to push out and push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and then from there we can pull back and take a good look. And what we'll do is we'll mark that area on the way back. Appear to have a tie-in there. So again, we'll continue to push out. So again, what we'll do is we'll just push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and then again from there we'll pull back and take a good look. It does appear to have some concrete overpour and some root intrusions in those joints. And again, we'll take a look at those on the way back. Some build up there. More build up and debris there. Again, screen got a little blacked out. We're going to pause for a moment. I got to run some water, so I'll pause here. Okay, we went ahead and ran some water. Again, we're just going to continue to push out. Okay, we went ahead and pushed out, and we are all the way out into our city main. You can see this is another tie-in. I'm going to pull back just a little bit. We'll pull back just a foot, maybe right about. Right right there, and you can see that we do have an opening right around the 3 o'clock area. So that does tell us that we are in our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull back. We're actually out in our lateral city sewer. This is city sewer here. So what we'll do is we'll pull back to see where we made our transition. And again, we are on a cul-de-sac, so good possibly we just rolled into it, but we did possibly have a saddle somewhere. So again, we're just going to pull back to that point, and then from there we'll pause, we'll shut all our water down, and we'll pull back and take a good look. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to shut all our water down. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. We are out in the middle of the street, so we are in our lateral sewer line. So again, we're just going to pull back. We did shut the water down to the house. Again, we'll just continue to pull back. Oh, right here. We'll push in just a little bit. Push in it a little bit, Nathan. Okay, this is our city sewer tie-in here. This is our saddle area. So again, we did shut all the water down in the house. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back slowly, take a good look as we pull back. Again, the saddle appears to be in fair condition. We got some buildup here, a little bit of buildup, some debris there at the bottom, a little bit of what appears to be possibly a belly in that area holding a little bit of debris, a little bit of buildup. You can see it looks like some sort of sanitary wipes. Again, we'll just continue to pull back slowly. What we'll do is we'll mark an area at the front of the house to where a mainline sewer cleanout can be installed. A little bit of root intrusions in that joint. Again, a little concrete overpour and some roots in those joints. Again, a little more root intrusion in that joint there. And again, some more root intrusion in those joints as well. That does appear to be the test tee. You can see right around the 12 o'clock, there's an opening there. And that does appear to be our property line to lateral transition. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, some more root intrusions in that joint. Again, some more root intrusions in that joint. It does appear to be concrete overpour, but that's actually tissue and buildup that's caught up in the roots. And again, some more root intrusions in that joint. And a little minor offset in that joint there, nothing major. Again, we're going to push in just a little bit. And you can see in that joint there, it does appear that we do have a crack. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate that area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we did mark it with the red crown at approximately 2 foot 8 inches deep on the walkway, concrete walkway, as you approach the front door. Again, you can see you do have a crack in that joint. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. And again, a little bit of root intrusion in that joint. And again, a little more root intrusion in that joint. We'll push in just a little bit. Pull back just a hair. Again, in that joint there, you can see that we do have another crack from about the 10 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 9 o'clock area. You've got some root intrusion penetrating through that crack. And again, that is along our walkway. What we're going to do is we're going to pull back. We're going to mark an area up at the front of the house where possibly a mainline sewer cleanout could be installed. Again, in that joint there as well, you can see another crack in that joint from about the 1 o'clock going all the way around down to about the 7 o'clock area. And again, we are heading back towards the front of the house. And again, in that joint there, we'll push back out a little bit. Okay, again, you can see in this area here that the line has a large break in it. You can see a break there right around the 1 o'clock area. So we're going to pause here and locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we did locate it at approximately 2 foot 1 inches deep in the grass, just out there next to the concrete walkways. Again, as you can see, around about the 6 o'clock going all the way up around the 12 o'clock, it does appear to have a break in that area. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back. What we'll do is we'll pull back, and again, in this joint here, you can see that there's another crack in this joint as well. So again, we're going to pull back. What we'll do is we'll mark an area to where, again, where we transition back into our cast iron waistline, and then from there we can mark it a little more debris, a little more root intrusion in that joint. So again, we'll continue to pull back slowly, and as we'll pull back, we're going to push back out just a little bit, and we're going to mark that area. So push back out right about there. We're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to mark this area. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area. We did mark it with the red flag in the planter just to the left of the front door in the plant area next to the rose bushes. I do have the kitchen sink running, and right now I don't see any water passing through. So what we're going to do is we're going to push out a little bit farther to where we had that break area and see if that's possibly the tie-in from the kitchen. So we're just going to pause our mic here and push out a little bit. So again, as we continue to push out, it does appear the section of the pipe that has a break in it, it does appear to be the tie-in area coming in from the kitchen. And again, we did mark that area with the red flag. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to pull back from here, and we'll pull back towards our cast iron. So again, as we pull back, we're going to transition back into our cast iron waistline. Cast iron waistline does have some buildup scaling throughout. It does appear to be period of the home. Again, all the water seemed to be passing through, but again, you can see the buildup and scaling in the pipe. So again, we're just going to continue to pull back, headed back towards our vent pipe. Little short section of black ABS plastic, and that's underneath the primary bathroom. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and we're going to come up our vent pipe. And we're going to come up and out of our vent pipe, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.